Good morning, beautiful people. This bed sure feels good. However, we need to get up. Trailers need to be dropped. Money needs to be made. And people need some hugs. That's right. So, we're getting up. It's about 3:40 in the morning. Got to keep the hustle going. Hey, good morning, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful day. We got the hustle mug with a little hustle inside. So, of course, I'm like a little kid at the beginning of the month, and the reason for that is because I'm collecting rent, and I like it. So, in my other video, I was saying it's beginning a lot to look like Christmas, and if you have rental properties, you get to enjoy Christmas 12 times a year. I know, and that is awesome. So, one of the things that I wanted to go over today is having to do with what we call alliances, people that we spend time with. And this is something that is so absolutely critical. And in one, I forgot which book it is, but basically, if you take the average salary of the 5 people that you spend time with, chances are that's what you're making. Okay? And what that quite simply means is that if you have 5 people that are, or 4 people all making 50,000 a year, chances are there's not the fifth person's not making a million a year. Okay, and it's just kind of the nature of the beast in the sense that birds of a feather flock together, and I have seen that happen within myself as well, in the sense that my circle has changed, especially just in the last year, and it hasn't been something that I've consciously done. I haven't gone down a list and said, okay, well, no, I can't be around Mary, no, I can't be around John, no, I can't be around Steve or anything of that nature. It's just that it's kind of changed, okay? And you'll notice that this will happen, and if you speak your truth, then that saying, your vibe will attract your tribe, will ring true. And the thing is that people will gravitate towards what it is that they feel comfortable with, okay? It's just a natural procedure that happens with us, in the sense that I'll never forget, I used to go and play poker in a game that all was doctors, lawyers, and judges, okay? Most of these people were 7-figure earners, if not 6-figure, okay? I was basically the poorest one out of the bunch, all right? And it was just naturally intimidating the first couple of times that I went to play there because of who these people were. Now, probably 98% of that had to do with the things and the voices inside my head that say, you're not good enough, you're not worthy enough, you don't do this, you don't do that, oh, look how successful they are here, look what they're doing and everything. They're just down to earth people as well. There's zippers in the front of their pants, they put their pants on one leg at a time. The difference, or one of the differences, is the way they spoke. They spoke in a matter of abundance. They spoke, well, at this time I'm going to go and do this, and my way of speaking at that time was, well, I'm going to save up, or if I only had enough money to go and do this, or if I could, something of that nature. And my thought process now is that hey, I want this, or I want to go do that. Okay, let me figure out how I'm going to pay for that. Oh, I need to create a side hustle. Oh, I need to buy another rental property. When I bought the truck that I'm presently driving, I had 2 properties that have been sitting for a while, okay? And I'll never forget that I told a couple of people, I said, look, I said, you need to hold me accountable on this. I need to get both of those properties up and going before I go and buy a vehicle, okay? Because that vehicle at the time was going to be taking money out of my pocket, all right? And so it was going to be a liability. Liabilities cost us money. Assets put money in our pocket. Okay, so remember that. That's absolutely crucial. However, I told these people that, and so I went ahead and I got both of those properties up and going. That was an additional 14 to 1600 a month. I don't remember exactly what. Okay, so we got an additional 14 to 1600 a month coming in. The car payment and insurance is running us about 500, 550 a month. So we'll just say we are still cash flowing positively $800. Okay, so me getting a new vehicle never took money out of my pocket. The other thing that's happening is that I have an asset that puts money in my pocket, but it's also building equity in the property as well. One of those properties is paid for, so it appreciates in value not only in that manner, but it also has a tenant in there that's paying rent. So, that's one of the ways that wealthy people think is, what can I do to make this happen, as opposed to, poor people are like, well, let me go in debt to make this happen, and the thing about it is if we do that manner of taking care of business or experience in life, then we're going to end up with a lifetime of debt. And it's not a hard thing, it's not a bad thing, and it's not a rocket science as far as accumulating a few assets to pay for some of the things that you want in life. If you get a rental property and it's cash flowing a couple $100 a month, you put that money into an account, don't touch it. At the end of the year or the end of 2 years, you can go take a really nice vacation. And guess what? Somebody else paid for that. I don't know how attractive that is to you all, but that's a real attractive to me. So, my whole thing about this video this morning is what I was thinking is having to do with the alliances, the people that we associate with. If you're looking to increase your net worth, if you're looking to make more money, if you're looking to be more successful, don't go hang around people that are where you're at. Go and hang around with someone that is in a position where you want to be at, where you want to grow into, where you want to get to. Okay, I already know how to get right where I'm at right now. Okay, where I want to be at, 2 years from now, 5 years from now, those are the people that I go and associate with, because like I said, I already know how to get where I'm at. I want to know how to get where they're at. And so, and it reminds me of a guy that I know that he's experienced some difficulties in the last couple of years, and he has formed alliances with people both times. He formed an alliance with a contractor, and I'll never forget, I asked him, I said, man, are you sure this guy is who he says he is? Oh yeah, he can do this, he can do that, and everything like that. And I was like, okay, cool. And I did propose to him about trying to do some type of alliance with he and I, and he kind of turned that down. Well, lo and behold, finds out that this guy's going through, a bad divorce and can't put anything in his name and this and that and everything like that. And so basically my buddy got sold a bunch of empty promises, things that didn't get fulfilled, that weren't kept, and ended up costing him money. And the second person, I kept questioning him on, because he kept putting out his own money and got on the hook for a lot of money with this person. And this person wasn't paying him and was taking vacations and going on expensive deer hunts in Texas with one of them ranches where, they do the buzzer on the feeder and like 500 deer walk out, and they sit there and say, that's 10,000, that's 8,000, that's 20,000, which one would you like? And so this guy went on, was doing that, and he can afford to go on these expensive hunts, have all that money, but couldn't afford to pay my buddy. So, we have to be careful of those that we put our alliances and our trust with, to make sure that they are legitimate. If you watch somebody long enough, you'll figure it out, and you don't have to go off the high dive in the deep end of the pool to figure out if you want to be in partnership. You can actually put your big toe in, then, wade in through the kiddie pool, and then get into the waist deep before you go all in and everything like that. they'll let you know who they are through their actions. You wait long enough, you will see somebody's true colors. It's Rental Robert with the Hustle Nation. Be productive. Have yourself a very wonderful day.